Good morning. It's 7:30 in the morning. Slight problem at the minute. I'm doing something really different today. I'm out, come down to Cornwall for a few days. Brought a fly rod and going to try and catch a mullet. It's usually a futile exercise, but we'll give it a go. I was very fortunate in that a very good friend of mine, Darren Jackson, is probably the Welsh mullet messiah, and he put me on the right lines to catching these fish. And in Wales I did catch a few, even though I probably travelled about 5,000 miles to catch about 10 fish, but it's great fun. So what I've got here is I'm on an estuary close to a creek, if that's the right terminology. The issue is somebody at the minute has nicked all the water. I presume the sea anglers call that low tide. So I've got to hang around a bit and wait for it to come in. It's starting to creep in, I can see it's moving. The exciting thing is, and I'll turn the camera around in a minute, the exciting thing is, for me, out there, and you'll see in a minute, there are some fish moving, there are some mullet moving. And what I'm hoping is, as the tide floods in, so right out there, in that bit, there's quite a few fish moving. So I'm hoping that as the tide floods in, they'll follow up this snaky bit, and they'll end up in range, and there's a creek up there. So I'm hoping they'll end up in range, and the fishing gods will look kindly on me. I might just catch one, who knows? Only one way to find out. Just run you through the gear I'm using today. So it's a Gray's Tail 5/6 reel with a 5 weight forward line on it. The rod is a 5 weight Airflow V2, fantastic rod. And then I'm fishing a bung just to hold everything up because it's quite shallow. And then on the dropper I've got that monstrosity. It's a bit of a leggy thing, hopefully attract them with a bit of movement. And then down on the point I've got a fly that Darren showed me ages ago. It's been really successful for us, or I say us, Royal Us. I've had a lot of my mullet on that, and I know other people have too. Mullet flies, got a few to try out today. It's usually a case of thrashing the water to a foam for no avail, but you got to have a go. You got to have a go, ain't you? So I'm just about to try and get across some mud actually, because I can see some fish. I'm just not sure yet whether I can get at them. So if you don't see me again, you know I didn't get in them and ended in a load of quicksand. Well, I'm hoping the camera's going to pick this up because I can see a fish. In fact, there's mullet all over here. Oh, he's gone the other way, you little bugger. That's better. Come to daddy. Oh. I think that spooked him. Don't know if you can, if the camera's picking these up, but out there are an awful lot of mullet, and I think the sea anglers call the little ones bait fish, but there's stacks of them, but there's a lot of mullet in amongst them. So tide's creeping in, and I mean creeping. I'm just going to persevere here for a bit. You never know. Look at them there. Yeah, look at that. Ever so exciting. Because it's visual, it's just good fun. Probably won't catch any, to be honest. I have got a theory that unless your name's Darren, you never catch a mullet. But we'll see, you never know. Tide's definitely pushing a little bit. I don't want to get stuck out on this, I've just had to wade across a load of mud. Here is a mullet, look at that, look at that, look at that. There's a mullet, it's just there, look. Come on, there's my fly, eat it. Oh, went straight past it. There's, oh, see that fish then? See how spook that? Oh, yeah. I can't say what I want to say on camera. There's another one coming along here, look. Look at this. They're definitely following the tide in. Come on, you little bugger. Yep, that's a mullet fish, all right. It's about as close as I'll probably get to one today, but you never know. Never know my arse. Look at them. I think because the water's so easy, they're spooking. I'm trying to keep quite low, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Got to be in it to win it. I'm not sure these ain't fins. And if they are, there's stacks of them. And if these are fins, I'm barking up the wrong tree, retrieving, because I think the fins like it still. So what I'm going to do, oh, there's a stack of fish here, loads of them. Yeah, these are fins, sure they are. But what I'm doing is doing a really good job of spooking them. But in front of me there, it's probably, I don't know, you'd struggle to get 6 inches, I reckon, at the minute. Hopefully when it fills up, and I've got big hopes for that creek over there. I saw some yesterday in that creek. There was quite a few of them as well, so hoping the creek is the way forward. Who knows? So I'm using a little bit of a bung. I haven't used a bung for mullet before, but I don't know. I don't know. Might work, might not, probably won't. It's mullet, isn't it? The encouraging thing is, normally, if I go mullet fishing, I don't even see any. I reckon I've seen 30 this morning already, so hopefully as they push up with the tide, they're going to cram into that creek, and the law of averages might give me half a chance. Pigs might fly as well, but you never know. Just had a group of about 6 fish come between me and where that bung is. And the minute I moved, they just spooked off. The water's so shallow. You can see they're coming through these weeds. Look, there's another one coming. But there's some, I just had a big, it had to be a thick. Oh, is that a bite? Can't be. It's probably a crab now. Look at that fish there. I don't know if the camera will pick him up. Look at him, you cheeky. Whoa. But I suppose it's encouraging if I'm seeing fish. Oh, there's another one there. Look at that. Look at that there, just there. Oh, you little bugger. Casting's a bit rusty because I've been carp fishing lately with a 9 weight. It's a bit easier to cast than a 5 weight. But we shall stick at this. Really seen with the way the line's moving. I'm casting upstream and look at the way it's going. It's going upstream, so that's good news because it shows the tide's coming in and somebody will give me my water back. When I started doing this, I could never figure out that somebody kept nicking the water. I don't know how say anglers would cope with it. At least when we go to the river or a lake, well, there isn't this year, but there's always plenty of water. Yeah, there's big fish just come through those weeds there. I've just seen, I missed it on film, but I just did a thick lip. Had to be 6 or 7. I thought it looked like a carp coming through. It was massive. I'll quite happily stick the hook in that. Let me tell you, here's another one coming. Look at that. I'm hoping the camera's picking these up. I think they're fins, but I might be wrong because I'm no mullet identification expert. Oh, I think he saw the fly there. Oh, you bugger. and something this morning. They were here at low tide. As this estuary's filled up, they've disappeared. I've had it happen in other places as well like that. As soon as the tide comes in, they just vanish. So hopefully my good lady will let me come out this afternoon at low tide and I'll have another go. And we'll see then if we can catch one. Right, I'm off for breakfast, I'm starving. So, stage 1 of chasing a mullet ain't gone too well. Stacks of fish at low tide. I've learned something, it's a low tide mark, it's got to be. Low tide, there were loads of fish. And some big fish in amongst them. As soon as the tide started pushing in, they've just disappeared. So I'm amusing myself here because this little creek is full of baby mullet and I can't even catch one of them.